What up, Knicks fans? In today's show, we're going to talk about the latest trade rumors surrounding the Knicks. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel first, though. We're getting closer and closer to 16,000 subs. We're one of the fastest growing Knicks channels on YouTube. We post videos every day, and we go live for almost every single game days. Our watch parties, they're awesome. I pride myself off running a channel that's really interactive with the audience. We let you guys call into the show. You can FaceTime into the show. We rely on you guys. So if you love the Knicks and you're looking for a channel on YouTube to rock with for the entire season, go down right now and hit that big red button. Welcome into New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. Marshall Green here, and we're going to update you guys on everything surrounding the Knicks, and I'll also do the same over on Twitter. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. Everyone that gives me a follow back, I'll give you a follow back. Just DM me Knicks so I know that you came from this video. We're going to talk about a trade target that Bleacher Report listed to the Knicks. Then we're going to talk about Julius Randle. He's playing better. His shooting percentages are the best they've been on the Knicks for a very long time. Does it still make sense for the Knicks to trade Julius Randle? We'll dissect that later, but let's first go over to Bleacher Report. They think that the Knicks should go out and trade for Robert Covington, and I think that makes some sense when you look at it. The Knicks, they could use more defense on the perimeter. Robert Covington, one of the best in the league at that, and they could use another shooter on the outside. Covington, he's been pretty damn good at shooting the three from downtown the past couple of seasons. This was a full write-up on Bleacher Report and their explanation for why they think a trade from LA to New York can make some sense for both sides. He says, Robert Covington has been mostly squeezed out of the Clippers' rotation, so his trade cost can't be too steep. He's cashed in 38% of his long-range attempts since the start of 2020, so his three ball should rank among the most trustworthy on the market. He's also a chaos-creating off-ball defender, a career almost 2 steals and 1.2 blocks per 36 minutes. So he could help the Knicks, who rank just 19 in points off turnovers, find more scoring chances in the open court. Honestly, all the needs that the Knicks have, I know they could use another superstar. I know they could use a guy that could take over late in the fourth quarter. I don't know if that's on the trade market right now. So what helps this team get better? Perimeter defense and three-point shooting. Robert Covington, he's one of the best 3-and-D wings in the NBA. I know his stats are not going to blow you away when you look at it. Last year, averaging 8.5 points per game, but a steal and a half and 38% from deep. This guy consistently is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA. We just told you what he was shooting from downtown since the 2020 season. He's a guy that runs off ball. He catches and shoots. He can guard the best perimeter offensive player every single night for you. I don't know if he's a starter, but this guy is a much better version of Reggie Bullock for people that are wondering what type of player he is. He's about 6'9". He's much bigger. He's much longer. But he is a good defender, and he's someone that can knock down clutch shots. He's played in some playoff games. I like him a lot. I talked about him in the offseason. I think Robert Covington would be a good addition for the Knicks. Just comes down to what you're going to trade for him. Makes about $12 million, so maybe it's a Derrick Rose, maybe it's a Fournier, and you take back a smaller contract from the Clippers. Maybe you have to throw in Emmanuel quickly. I probably wouldn't do that. Check that. I would not do that. But if you can get rid of Fournier, get Covington in here, maybe get rid of Derrick Rose, open up some minutes, I would not be opposed to trading for Robert Covington. But I'll ask you, take the seat of Leon Rose. Should the Knicks trade for Robert Covington? Look, Knicks need defense. They need more three-point shooters. They're the worst or second worst team in the NBA, jockeying back and forth with the Lakers for three-point percentage. Covington, he's going to help you in that department. Should they trade for him? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Also want to give a big shout out to Fetch for sponsoring today's Knicks Now video. Go and earn points on any receipt from any store or restaurant and redeem those points for gift cards and other rewards. Chatsports.com/Fetch, and when you get hooked up, they're going to give you a free 5,000 bonus points when you go to Chatsports.com/Fetch. Fetch is a super easy and free app that lets you earn rewards on literally anything you buy. Scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases, and the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is or what's it from or what's on it. So let me show you how simple it is. All you do is open up the Fetch app, press the orange camera button, and snap a photo of your receipt, then hit submit, and you'll see the confetti pop showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process, and you can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. You can then redeem those points for gift cards at Amazon, found Starbucks, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Earn free rewards on everything you buy. Go to chatsports.com/fetch. Look, 5,000 free bonus points. It goes towards a gift card of your choosing. The holiday season is here. We're all going to be buying stuff. Just take the receipt, take a picture, get points, help yourself, pretty much get some free money. Fetch is going to hook you up. Go to chatsports.com/fetch. That link's in the comments and description of today's show. Let's close out today's show talking about Julius Randle, a guy that I think is playing better than last year. It's just sometimes the defensive lapses, I feel like, over or make you a little bit more critical of the type of player he is. Because when you look at the stats that Julius is having, if you haven't watched any games this year for the Knicks, you'd look at these stats and say, oh, wow, Julius is averaging 21, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 45% plus from the field, 33% from three. Like for that three-point percentage to be a little bit higher, but his true shooting percentage is 53% from the floor, which is the highest of his Knicks career, even in the COVID season where he was the most improved player and a top 10 MVP candidate. This is a guy, I think Julius Randle came into this year knowing he had to minimize his role, take the back seat a little bit to Brunson, and let the team find their way outside of him. And I think he's done that while also still being a good player. I honestly think Julius Randle is rehabbing his trade value. I just don't know if the Knicks is the right roster for him to reach his peak. Who's the best player on the Knicks? Brunson, Barrett, and Randle. What are they best at? Attacking the rim, being effective from the free throw line down. They're all lefties. I just feel like there's a lot of crossover and too much of the same stuff for this Knicks team. I don't think R.J. Barrett will ever reach his potential with Randle on this roster, and that sucks. Randle's not a scrub. He's a good basketball player. I love the dog he has. He was going right at Giannis the other night. He's not afraid. I just wonder if he's a good fit for this roster as the Knicks try to progress and build up the value and, get these young players better, develop these young players. I don't know if they can do that with Randle on this team. NBA Central tweeted this out. The Phoenix Suns are looking for a power forward in return for Jae Crowder, per ESPN's Brian Windhorst. Well, the Knicks have a power forward that they might trade for, and I've seen this trade idea floated around Twitter a whole bunch, so I want to ask everybody right now, what do you think about the idea of trading Randle for Crowder, Saric, and a 2023 second-round pick? I'll give you my thoughts on this in a second, but I first want to hear from all the real ones watching right now. Would you make this trade? You get rid of Randle, you get Saric, who's on an expiring deal, Crowder, who's on an expiring deal, so you get off of Randle's money, and you get a second-round pick. I think it's interesting, so I want to hear from you. Type A for accept, or you can go down, type D for decline. I'd honestly decline this deal. I think Randle is playing himself into a spot where he's worth more than a veteran of Jae Crowder, an expiring contract of Dario Saric, and a second-round pick. If they gave me a first-round pick, I would do it. And I don't want to get too, bullish and think too much of Julius Randle, but I wouldn't sell him just yet. Keep letting him play better. Let those numbers get better. Let the tape get better. Let him continue to up that value. And I think a team that thinks they're a piece away, like a power forward away, like the Suns are. Look, Jae Crowder's not playing. They're getting nothing out of him. I wouldn't mind getting Crowder back, but I need more than Saric in a second-rounder to beef up that trade value. There's been some people have linked the Dallas Mavericks to Julius Randle. I know we have some Mavs fans in the office here at Chat Sports, and they're not too fond of that, but honestly, I don't think it's the worst idea in the world, but I do think sooner or later the Knicks will find a trade for Julius Randle. I have a hard time believing that Randle finishes this season with the New York Knicks. Make sure to give me a follow over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. Give everybody a follow back that sends me a DM that says Knicks. Appreciate you guys. Looking forward to the games on Saturday and Sunday. No watch party. I'm off on Saturday this week. I got to get some off days. I got to do some shit at the crib. And then I'm going to be covering the Giants on Sunday. So if you love the Giants, check out our Giants YouTube channel, youtube.com/NYGiantsTV. We'll be back Wednesday when the Knicks play the Hawks at MSG. So if you want to get it going right now, F Trae Young in the comments. Never be scared. Let's go Knicks.